Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Stox B, and I'm here with another reaction video. Today, we are reacting to some breaking news. As you can see on the screen, President-elect Donald Trump has taken it. 277 electoral votes. This isn't news that just broke. I mean, we've been waiting for it to clear for probably about a couple hours. We knew this was coming. Actually, Donald Trump had already walked out and gave out his victory speech. So I want to say congratulations to Donald Trump. I know a lot of people is going to wake up and be pretty upset. I know a lot of people is pretty upset and frustrated right now. I just would like to say that I don't want anyone to. I believe this is a time that we should be united opposed to separated. I know a lot of people voted for Kamala. A lot of people voted for Trump. But I think that we should, at this same time, we should have the respect for each other's opinions, and not let our emotions destroy how we have our relationships, destroy any of our relationships, period, or burn bridges or anything like that. I think that this is a time that we should really have that consideration and respect for each other's opinions, thoughts, and ideas, and things like that. Especially for this generation and the next generation, I think that it's important that they spark the mind. They ask these questions. They try to come to resolution together. It all starts with unity, man. I think that that's the most important thing in any election. I believe that we the people are the ones that should be holding these candidates accountable. So it doesn't matter if you vote Kamala, if you vote for Trump, or you vote locally. It doesn't matter. We the people are the ones that's responsible for holding these candidates accountable. So it doesn't matter who wins. I think that it's time that we stand united and not be divided. I think that this is a time that a lot of people, when you look at the history of elections, this is the time that when these two parties, Republican, Democrats, usually clash. You can't wear this shirt, you can't wear this hat, you can't wave that flag, and there's so much division and separation during these elections. I think that it's more important to keep these conversations open, keep all these conversations open, so that we can address these together and resolve it together, but also keep our relationships intact, where we're not letting our emotions dictate how we treat someone else because of their opinions or their thoughts and ideas and things like that. I will say that when I heard Kamala speak at her conventions, her rallies, anywhere she would stop, just watching the videos online and trying to get as much information as I can from her for these last couple of months, these last few weeks. I really didn't hear. I didn't feel like I had a strong connection with Kamala. I didn't feel like I related enough to a lot of what she was saying. I just felt like it was a lot of stage rehearsals. I feel like it was a lot of scripts, and it wasn't, the sincerity wasn't there that I thought that I felt we all deserve. But on the other hand, when Donald Trump would stop at his rallies, conventions, and spots, little small spots that he would stop at, it seems that he always said the right things. He always stood on those values that we stand on as as men, as family men, and things like that. I know a lot of people may not agree, and a lot of people may agree. Again, that comes to our opinions. And like I said, in my personal opinion, I felt like Donald Trump was saying the things that I personally want, in the values that I represent. The hardworking citizen here is the hardworking citizen here. As far as the borders being closed up, as far as health care and things like that, it's just certain things that I can relate to, things that I know, we value the most. So that's pretty much my take. I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm not really a political guy, and I definitely don't want to get up here and make anyone feel bad. I know this is a very emotional time for our country, so it's very important that we respect that, and we like I said, we keep in mind and we just respect each other's ideas, opinions, and thoughts. And especially at this time right now, I feel like it's definitely important that we respect each other's emotions right now. I know emotions are running high for both sides, with anxiety and happiness and celebration, and with anger, frustration, and disappointment. So, I just don't want anyone to go off the deep end with this. Donald Trump actually gave his victory speech. You guys can get it. Check that out on YouTube. I don't want to get any copyright strikes on this video right now, so I will talk about something that I wanted to talk about earlier, which is actually some pretty good news for me. Legendary rapper Buckshot was assaulted in Brooklyn, and he actually went and put out a statement. Buckshot put out a statement, and he's doing much better. He's in good spirits. He's actually feeling a lot better. This iHeart was the first place I seen it. I also seen this on Vibe. I'm not sure who came out with the story first, but what I will say is that as far as me, when I made my first video, you see me. I didn't post the video, or I didn't post pictures to. I didn't want to put any of those pictures out there with that image of Buckshot in that situation. So pretty much what I did, if you see all of the images that I'm sharing is pictures of Buck while he's happy. But I will say this: he's in good spirits, he's in good health, and it seems that he is working with the authorities to come to a resolution for this. As I mentioned in my previous video, every time I seen Buckshot is a very productive and positive person. So every time I seen him, he was handling business. He was always taking care of business and things of that nature. So it doesn't surprise me that this is actually something involving business with Buckshot. Um, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I would see him handing out juices, building a sneaker brand and things like that. So very cool guy. With me and Buck never had a real personal relationship. It's just one of those, and you can recognize faces, and we've seen each other. Like I said, I grew up and was pretty much a fan of Buckshot when to this day. From then until this day, I won't say put no time period on that, because I've always been a fan of Buckshot. I appreciate what he's done for the culture, and I was definitely a fan of his music. And it's just good to see that he's doing good. You guys can check out the statement. He said that. Well, I'm not really sure how we can interpret it, but I will say this: he did say that it's something involving his properties, and it was several guys and weapons involved and things of that nature. So let's just keep our prayers up for Buck and things of that nature. That's my guy. I seen a video about the big bro Rockness Monster, who was actually another one of the big bros, man. I met before. I've had a personal relationship with Rock as well. Been in the studio with Rock many a times. Been invited to his house, cookouts, parties, just in general. So I've had a more personal relationship with Rock than I've actually had with Buck. But I did watch Rock video, and he said something that was very important. Let's not let our emotions dictate our intelligence over our anger or our frustration. I know it's a lot of people that was pretty upset about this. Like I said in my previous video, Buck has a lot of love in Brooklyn. He's well respected. I always see him in Brooklyn, by himself. He's very comfortable in the city. So with that being said, someone like that has a lot of respect, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Brooklyn was upset about just hearing the news about Buckshot being involved in one of those situations. So let's just keep him in our prayers, man, and let's just not let like Rock said, let's not let our emotions dictate how we act or react to certain situations, in any situation, not just this, but in any situation, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy Stox B. Another reaction video. I just want to tap in with y'all right quick, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, tap in. I think I got like 2-3 subscribers. I'm trying to get this thing to like 10 by the end of the month. Once I get to hit that subscribe, help me out, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Stox B, man. Tap into next time, man.